series for aspiring songwriters, and I am here to tell you the final story about the Rickenbacker, or the Harley Benton to Rickenbacker conversion that I've been working on. And it looks like my little strap button just popped off. I don't know if I've missed uploading a video. I have to go through my files and find out, and there's so many things that have happened in my life since I started working on this project that I don't even remember where I was at. But I'm going to go over everything I did to change this, tweak this guitar up. But basically what I wanted when I bought this guitar is I wanted to have something that would sound kind of like a Rickenbacker when I was recording. And of course a Rickenbacker has this very unique sound to it. It's got its own sort of flavor, but by making a few little tweaks, I was able to make this guitar sound a little bit more like a Rick. And when you put it in the mix, to me, it's a pretty hard to hear. Although I will say the only experience I've had, I've played a few Ricks before. I never liked them very much. They just felt uncomfortable to me. But this guitar is incredibly comfortable. I really like playing it. And what I will show you that I added to this guitar, in the first video, I went through the saddles and I flipped them all around. And some people have told me that on their particular Harley Benton, it's set up to where they can't flip the saddles around, that there's something about them. I don't know I don't know the difference or when they changed that, but at least with this model, it was incredibly easy to flip around and it didn't mess the intonation up or anything like that. I was still able to intonate it and everything turned out fine just flipping it. I did put in a bone nut up here rather than the plastic nut that came with the Harley Benton. I put on strap locks, and then the other thing that I did is I changed out my pick guard and made a pick guard out of you can probably see I even raised it like the Ricks, some of the Ricks do, but I got a pearloid pick guard. Hopefully you can kind of see the look of that. And then I added this little guy down here. Oh well, first thing I added a push-pull knob. This is a phase reverse switch for the pickups. And then I added the TBX tone control. So a Rick has the Rick-O-Matic sound, which lets you dial between basically two amplifiers. And I do have, I did find, and I'll show you here, a jack plate that I could set this up to where this could do that. You easily could convert this guitar to do it. However, in order to do it, you have to route or drill another hole here, and I didn't want to do that. I felt like in the end, I'm never going to send this out to two different amplifiers because my guitar effects pedal can do that. I don't need to do something like that. So there was really no need to make that modification. So instead I put a TBX tone control there, and actually what I found out is on a clean setting the TBX tone control seems kind of pointless. Listen to this. It's just another tone knob. And I could achieve that just as easily with the tone knobs that are on there. So I did it so you don't have to do it. It looks more like a Rick with that little knob there, and really, isn't it all about looks in the end? Now, this is the guitars, right? It was just a fun project. It was just something fun I wanted to do, so I did it. I don't think it really is that important. I leave it wide open, and that's the sound that I kind of like. Maybe it boosts the highs just a tiny little bit. I don't know. It's supposed to be out of the circuit when it's right in the center. So like when you dial it to the middle, you're not supposed to be able to hear it. And when you turn it all the way up, it's supposed to give you a little more brightness. And maybe it does. And maybe that extra little bit of brightness is just enough to make it sound like a Rick. But as I might have put in another video, Rick bridge pickups are a lot closer to the saddle and therefore the bridge. So therefore, you're going to get more of that twangy, chimey sound out of a Rick than you can actually get out of this guitar. But you can use EQ, and I think in one of my videos I talked about that. So that's the totality of everything I've done to this guitar to make it more Rickenbacker-like. But I think this Harley Benton is a great guitar for the price, and I don't think you can go bad. And they're not endorsing me or anything. In fact, they kind of ticked me off because it took way too long for it to come in when I actually did buy it a year ago. But I mean, it took almost like, I think I ordered it in January and it didn't come in until July or something. And it even, I didn't even think it was ever going to come in, but it did. And who knows, maybe you'll have better luck. But until next time, God bless you. I hope you have a good day. And please check out the Fantastic Flying Frogs on Spotify or wherever you listen to music. Get us some more listens because we appreciate everybody that goes and checks us out. But until then, God bless you. You have a good day, and we will see you in another video.